And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Friday night stream. I was bored and thought we'd build something on live stream. Hi, Veronica. Welcome.
Thanks, Wade. Bye, everyone.
I'm not sure if anyone's going to join on our live stream, but I was bored by myself building the Wonder Woman 1984 set. So I thought I'd stream to the world and see if anyone was around and wanted to keep me company. And Veronica sort of put up her hand and joined in. And if anyone else wants to say hello, they're more than welcome to. I will put the link in the live stream.
We're really excited Friday night.
It's everyone's busy, I guess, self-isolating at home. So that's okay, not to worry. So are you coping okay with the whole isolation thing again?
Yeah, for the most part. It sort of doesn't affect us too much because we usually stay away from everybody anyway, except for the Lego meetings. And we're missing them.
Yeah,
we're missing the long ones.
Yeah,
but
I think everyone's missing those meetings.
Yeah. It's surprising how much you notice that you're not touching people. Like there's not that contact.
Yep. It's really strange. I was saying before, I don't think I've touched anyone outside of my household in months and months. And I don't mean touch in a naughty way. It's just a
contact.
Shaking a hand or something like that. It's really strange. So I'm not enjoying this whole thing much at all. So, but you got to do what's good for the herd.
That's it.
And at the moment, it's staying home and looking after the people that don't know how to look after themselves or struggle to look after themselves.
Like the news item tonight, 16 people having a birthday party and they went and got it at KFC.
It was 16 people. They went to KFC at 1:30 in the morning, and then 2 EMTs saw them and noticed that they were ordering 25 meals, called the cops on them, followed them home, and then busted them for having a party during lockdown. Oh, you've gone blurry again, Veronica.
No.
It's your
it
phone
just does
thing.
not work. Oh, it's probably because the boys are on their games and everything too.
Okay.
Am I back yet?
No, it's still blurry. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh. It's like a TV static. No, it's still static. We can still hear you, though. If you want to just turn the camera off and talk, you can. That's okay.
Oh, that's better. Don't I look wonderful?
It's so slimming.
And you can see what I've done with my hair. I've had a haircut like
it's just lovely.
12 years ago.
Dear. So, yeah.
Quite funny.
Have you built anything new lately? Any new Lego sets?
Oh, look, I've got so much kitchen stuff piled in front of it that I can't even get to. But I have been buying stuff that I'm putting towards what I'm going to be building.
Okay.
So, all these ideas in my head. And I see something and I think, I like putting Lego with that.
I have the same problem at the moment. I've bought, let's see, bought all the new superhero sets, and I bought all the Harry Potter sets, and then I got the delivery yesterday, the day before. What's today? I got it on Wednesday. And my partner was home when it arrived, unfortunately. And I got the biggest growling. So I had to sell my Harry Potter sets.
Oh, so, no!
They went to a very deserving friend for the price that I got them. I will rebuy them eventually and sneak them in when lockdown is over.
when you can
But-
sneak them in.
when I can sneak Lego in again. So unfortunately, until that time, I'm not with the Harry Potter sets at the moment, which is okay. Like I've got so much stuff around me to build that I'm kind of looking at it going, am I going to build it or am I going to sell it? I'm still in that whole age-old conundrum at the moment.
Well, even if you're not going to build it, you put it in a container and keep it. You don't sell these things.
I did the silly thing of looking up how much the sets are worth. And I've got a few sets that are I bought them at like less than retail, at 20% off sale a couple of years ago. And now they've gone to like 3 or 4 times the retail price. And you look at the set and you go, I didn't really need to build that set. I just wanted the minifigs from it or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's where I've sort of gone, I should just sell the set and buy the minifigs. But then it's finding someone to buy the set and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy. But that's going to be my next, this lockdown's project, I think, is going through what I have to sell and actually working out what I should keep and what I should sell. Just to thin out
what you really want and what you can bear to get rid of.
Thin out the collection a bit and see what there is and what I actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
I can't do that. I hate
People
selling
will
stuff.
watch too. Please feel free to join the chat. I'll put a link in the live chat if you wanted to join in and say hello. We're more than happy to have people come along and say hello. Yeah, so you've got all the Harry Potter sets on lay-by at the moment? Oh. Okay. I've lost Veronica. That's okay. Thank you for joining, Veronica. I am still building my Wonder Woman 1984 set. Oh. I don't know what's going on with your connection, man.
I keep going to look at the chats to see if there's anything there, and instead of pressing the little cross to come back to this, I press the back arrow and go right out.
That's what it is. Okay.
I'm very tech savvy.
That's all right. No one in the chat at the moment. That's okay.
I just, it's oh gosh.
So you've got all the Harry Potter sets on lay-by at the moment?
I hope so. All the ones I wanted. I think I got all the right numbers that I put down that I wanted. So
Okay.
because I want the Weasley's house. I like the giant in the forest.
That does actually look quite cool, the Weasley's house.
Yeah, well, I missed it the first time round.
Okay.
I refused to pay $500 for it.
Yeah, it's not that good. And the new one it looks a lot better anyway. So why would you
I
pay?
think there's a little bit more detail in it.
Yeah.
So, but I still like having the original stuff.
Okay.
We've got most of it. That was just that and Diagon Alley. I missed out on that one.
Did you get the little Diagon Alley, like the gift with purchase one from a few years ago?
No.
No?
We were in China when that came out. And we got the little book instead.
That one.
I love you, Wade.
This is also one of the ones that I impulse
Tell me when you sell it. Yeah, tell me when you're going to sell that one.
Okay. I will keep you in mind. The problem is I impulse bought it myself, and it's one of those sets that I looked at the price of again, and it's just gone through the roof.
Yeah. Or just give me the instruction book. I'll build it and then give it back to you. But then you've got to open the box to do it.
Actually, the instructions are online.
Yeah.
When the set came out, I hopped on Bricks and Pieces, and I got the only printed parts in the set on Bricks and Pieces, which are tiles.
Okay.
So if you wanted to
Yeah.
bricklink the set, you can. But the exclusive part of the set is the minifig. So I
Yeah.
don't know if it's worth trying to bricklink that one if you just collect the minifigs. And the rumor has it that this year's direct-to-consumer Harry Potter set is going to be Diagon Alley, and it's going to be like a Harry Potter style, castle style Diagon Alley. That's what I've heard.
Ooh.
But I've not seen photos, and I have not had it confirmed. But that's the current rumor going around the whole thing, the world.
Well, when you get a picture, let me know.
I will.
I'll have to start saving for
I'm
it.
sure it will be announced sometime in August or September.
Yeah.
Once they've officially launched all the sets in America, because they still haven't got all the Harry Potter sets. They're not getting them until August.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So, yeah, they're a bit delayed.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Trumpified. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Terrence is trying to join and it's not bringing up. Let me.
Is my camera working now?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, good.
You're visible. You're there in all your glory.
Oh, well, I better not fall asleep and start snoring then.
That's all right. I'll yell at you if you do.
Good.
Am I that boring? I hope I'm not that boring. One way
No. I think you're lovely, Wade.
Thank you. One person does. Yay. Oh dear. So you're picking up your sets tomorrow? Is that what you said? Or
I'll ring them Monday and make sure they've got them in first.
okay.
Try and get there. Hopefully Monday afternoon if they're in there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I know she got them in. Right, Mark's just seen the picture on Ocean Grove Super Toys that they got them all in, which is the Ocean Grove shop of Dizzy Toys in town.
Right. Because you guys are in Geelong, right? So you're not in the lockdown area at the moment.
Not at the moment. As long as you mail Birdie and stay away from us.
Well, that's not going to happen. You know,
no,
Sharon,
they keep coming up.
I'm sure people will be up there soon.
Yeah, well, poor Darren and Elizabeth are copping it in Phillip Island.
Oh, I feel
they should have
sorry
blocked the bridge. Yeah. Should have blocked the bridge. Only locals in there.
Yep. And yeah, I think their mental health is suffering as well. Like the people that in these areas that just want people to stay away.
Yep.
I think it's quite bad. So.
Well, you know you've got to go to the supermarket, or you know you've got to go to the chemist or something, but you've got the fear of going out there because of all these strangers that are in your town.
Yep.
Could be coughing and spluttering, or because there's a 2-week thing before it shows up, you're like, it could be just a cold, but they've sneezed and
that's
very hard. It's very stressful for people.
Yep.
Terrence made it yet?
Sorry? No, I don't know. I've sent him the link again. Terrence, if you can try the link again, you might need to try it in Chrome if you're on a Mac, or Internet Explorer. It also works on most mobile phones as well, so you can try joining from your mobile phone. Oh, I think he's showing up.
Evening.
Hey, Terry.
How you
How you
going?
doing?
Good. UV, how are you?
Hey, Terry. Good.
How's that
Hi,
new
Dragon.
oven? You say hello?
Hi.
You say hello?
Hey, Dragon.
He's gone to play Thomas.
Ah,
Yay.
Thomas.
We were
Yeah,
watching
how's
Thomas the
everyone?
other day. There were so many different trains on there. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, because they have all the all the new Mattel movies.
Yeah.
There's movies.
With
Yeah, Thomas is really gone.
I don't think I've watched Tank Engine for many, many years, so I feel.
I've got about 30 odd DVDs of it here.
Only 30.
Yeah.
We had an autistic kid that just watched them over and over and over.
Oh,
Yeah. I still can't find any more. They're not producing them anymore.
We started with videos, VHS.
Yeah.
have they stopped making Thomas
The
the
old
Tank Engine?
original series.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
wants
well,
to go
we
fix
got him
his
for
top.
Tara and she just turned 30.
Little man wants me to set up his track again. He's packed it all up.
Make him happy.
Oh, it's a pain in the butt because I've got to set it up on the floor.
It's all right. You get to play trains, though.
What's everyone been up to anyway?
Very little.
Kitchen
Very
Reno.
Room isolating like a good boy.
Well, I saw your new oven on the on Facebook.
Yeah, good on you, Mark.
More cooking. Hey, Mark, how you
Spoiled the
going?
surprise, Mark.
Yeah, they've already started.
Old Lego.
Pasties, sausage rolls.
Did you tell them where the
Tell Mark.
oven is? They
Tell
should know
Mark
by
I've
now
just
they
got the one
installed it, right?
minifigure to find for that train.
You got the one minifigure to find for the train.
Yep.
Hi, Dragon.
Is that the one he's selling me?
That's the one he's telling you, yeah. Probably. What did you say, Wade?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've got just the one minifigure to find for that train.
Yep.
The Metro Liner.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one you're
Then it's
selling
all
me.
done.
That's the one you're selling Mark, he said.
What?
That's the one you're selling him, he said.
Yeah, if he wants to buy it, yeah.
He's nodding. I'm not looking. He's nodding. I'm not looking at him. Nah, if I can't see you, then
I've done a whole lot of like from 1979 onwards to 1983. 79 to
Yep.
83. Whole lots of it. Pirates, Castle,
What pirates do you have?
a whole set of 1989. Every pirate set there is.
Sorry, just adding Aaron.
G'day, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
Hi.
You don't have your camera on. I'm assuming that's by choice.
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Was just double
What happened
checking
to
if
you,
you want. Sorry.
Veronica's gone all last.
Yeah, she goes staticky. She hides.
Yeah, go stay.
Plays around. Hang on.
That's
Did it
right.
all.
So talk to me about these 1989 pirate sets.
So I
And
have the Black
What
Seas
kind of deal are
Barracuda.
we going to do for them?
Black Seas Barracuda. Cool.
Yeah, one of the other ships, the one with the blue and white sails. I can't remember what that one's called. I can go for a bit of a walk. But I've got some of it laying out on the table because I washed it all today.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we got here? Can I switch camera on here?
Funny enough, while he's looking for that, I got another Bricklink order today.
Ah, what are you building?
The one of Rickfield's modules, the Akiyuki adaptation of the well, it's a
GBC?
modification of Akiyuki's splat gear logo for his cars with adaptive cruise control.
Okay.
Rickfield's built
Sorry, I knocked the camera.
a 3-gear version of it. So I got all those the 3 splat gear things and that today. So
Nice.
starting to use those.
I'm still waiting for Bricklink orders that I placed in March, annoyingly. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, so
Somebody online the other day said they got theirs and they placed it in March.
Ray
So
Wade.
they're still coming.
Okay. Uh-huh.
That's a twin pack. That's the 6200.
Uh-huh.
That's the Pirate Mini Figure pack.
Okay.
I don't have instructions for all of them. That's another one of those things. Hang on a sec. I have instructions from all, but they're all just packed away at the minute. So most of them.
Pretty.
The island.
Satellite dish.
The island.
Nice.
Okay. You're bringing back very strong nostalgic feelings of my childhood right now.
Yes, well, this little fort.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's classic. That's cute.
Yeah, it's old school.
Yeah, don't touch.
Did you got the boat right? The Barracuda?
Sorry?
You got the Barracuda as well?
Yeah. The sails aren't on it, and I've just
Okay.
ordered some new springs for it.
Pretty cool.
Sorry.
Classic.
Oh, thank you, little
Um,
man. And there's this one which has all been these have all just been cleaned up and but this one's in a big bag, so it's all the masts are lying down on it.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Very nice.
And-
Florentine, you've gone blurry again.
That's
Okay,
all
so
right.
Then I've also,
I'm gonna
Someone
go.
Oh,
then
okay.
I've also got El Dorado Fortress, or whatever it is, the Imperial Fortress,
Okay.
which is the one I'm currently washing down at the minute because these have been sitting in someone's garage for a very long time and they were an inch thick of dust.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not fun.
Not yuck. Been good fun doing it all.
Oh, I hate it when you get bog plots and there's hair and use cotton buds and
No.
band-aids and
No,
Yeah.
there was none of that
gross.
stuff. It was just dust.
Wow.
And then I've got like little castle sets, all these sort of like little castle sets everywhere. So
Okay.
and a whole lot of old classic town.
Yeah, we need to talk about these pirate sets a little bit offline, I think, and seeing
Really?
Yeah,
what you might call them.
and send me a list of the rest.
No, I call dibs.
You can have the
Just-
pirates.
Just show up to Brick Market.
We don't go to
Just
the
like the
market.
new brick market.
Just bring the bank with you.
Brick Market coming in 2027, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say 7.
Yeah, something
Have
like
some
that.
faith, people. We're gonna get through this. Anyway,
Oh,
Yes, my leg is a bit full at the minute. Just a little bit.
What do we?
Mark said just post trains here.
Sorry?
Mark said just post the trains here.
I still have
Oh.
your little train here too. The
Yay!
just the purchase one.
Yeah.
Told you, just
Yeah,
put
the
it in
Metro
box
line of trains. The Metro line of trains just here, don't panic. It hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah,
Right.
not bad.
Huh.
This is the other one.
Ooh, the
She's
old
almost
novel
done.
one.
That's nice.
She's almost done.
Metro line one.
She's,
Yeah, he's very excited. Thanks, Terry.
and she's got extra track in her.
Thanks, Terry.
You're welcome.
You can get rid of him now, Wade.
The sales pitch.
Actually, you're lucky because the guy that I bought all this stuff off didn't have that advertised for sale.
Gosh.
And
Okay.
when I got there, it was sitting on the table. So I said to him, you know, oh, I want that train as well, and he goes, it's not for sale. So, but I left with it. So,
And you're like, I'll take it anyway. Snatch it.
well, he wanted.
Does he know you left with it?
Sorry.
Or did you just? Does he know you left with it, or did you just shove it under your jacket and walk out?
Well, he wanted to complete it, but I don't think he would have completed it. Oh,
Just
train
send me
parts
the
aren't easy
bill.
to come by because people don't.
What?
Mark's all right because he'll part with a few wheels here and there. A lot of people won't part with the wheels and the magnets and the bogies and that. So
Yeah.
you know, they're just
What
Either
year
that
is
or
that set?
89, I think.
89. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't get a good look at it.
it's in the old 9-volt period when the
Yeah,
trains
old
had
9-volt.
9-volt track.
I have got a
I
test.
thought that was
yet.
12 volt.
No, 12 volts.
What year
one
did
after.
9 volt come in?
12 volts after.
Okay.
Oh,
What's that there,
okay.
Mark?
So sorry. I'm just gonna put me on full screen for a moment.
What is?
Sorry. I have finished the Wonder Woman set with the
Ooh.
turning thingy.
Nice.
It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed by it. Anyway,
Mm.
I'll let
Looks
everyone
good.
know. The satellite is actually pretty cool.
I haven't actually built a set for quite a fair while, like, you know, a box set, brand new box set. I haven't bought it, haven't done anything. I've just been doing
I'm still on my roller coaster.
stuff.
Still,
Have you finished it?
Nah,
does anyone ever
Adele got
actually
the,
finish sets
the
on
tree
stuff?
house
Yeah.
last week, and she's nearly finished that. So
Well, pull your finger out.
yeah, maybe I'll go
So
do some.
you started another set instead of the roller coaster. Is
Sorry,
that what you did? Did you just say you started?
Adele. Adele's nearly finished the tree house. She only got it last week. Mm,
Oh, I'm dying for one of them.
yeah, she's enjoying it.
I'm waiting for Build and Play to get his ordering.
They're
Yeah.
in stock on, or they were in stock on Maya today, but they're
Yeah,
not on sale.
I need a minute, so I'm waiting for Ben.
Recommended retail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
building my Lego storage room though, so that's good.
It's a start.
Very nice.
I was
What
painting
are
that
you?
today.
What are you adding to it? What storage options?
We're going to do some shelving, but probably build the shelving so that it fits in the boxes and we get, like, you know, the most out of it, I guess. So
Okay,
at the moment, it's just the room.
I just bought the adjustable shelves from Bunnings,
Yeah, I can't remember, Steve.
but I bought the big ones,
Husband
not the
wanted to
little
build
ones.
something, probably because he wants to justify buying the tool. That's usually what he does. I'll build
Oh,
that.
okay.
Can I get that tool? Yeah, yeah. So
Mine's all adjustable, so like you can fit it to fit whatever you like.
yeah, I think he'll make it adjustable. Anyway, we'll see. At the moment, we're just painting. We've got to rent two of the walls are brick, so we've got to render those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm painting the other two walls and the ceiling at the moment. It's not huge, but it's just for the storage, not for the actual building. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't have a huge amount, and apart from partsies and lug bolts where I go a little bit crazy, I don't buy a whole lot of extra extra like part, I tend to just buy what I need as I build.
You're turning into a robot a little bit,
Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear a thing then.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a bit broken up there.
that's
but
okay. That's all right. I'm up the other end of the house. It could be a
Yeah,
I
you'll
take
need to
up
learn
too much
sign
of the
language
house.
so we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye bye.
Okay, Veronica. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
We'll see you
Bye,
on
everybody.
Sunday,
Bye,
maybe.
everybody.
See ya.
All right.
All right, be
Possibly,
good.
maybe.
Be safe. Be
Bye.
safe. It's
See you,
the most
Dad.
important thing.
Hello to Matthew
Yeah.
in the chat. Matthew, I'm curious as to what your job is where you find Lego all the time. So please join us and tell us where you find the Lego all the time. Yeah.
So Wade, where do you display
I have
all your Lego at home, or do you just build it and then just use it for parts?
So I build sets, have it on display for a little while, and then pull it apart and put it into a bag. It gets separated into its own little bag though, so every set is broken up into its own little section and bag, and eventually I'll rebuild it sometimes maybe. And
Because
then-
I have my formal dining room decked out.
Yeah.
Then I have my spare parts and unbuilt stuff in the spare bedroom. And then I
you
have,
also have a huge house. I have a 2-bedroom apartment, so
well, I'm not in a
Yeah.
huge house, but I do have a garage, which is probably about 2/3 full of Lego.
okay.
A lot of boxes, but still a lot of unopened sets as well.
Nice.
No,
I think Kate has gone from
Has everyone
she's-
thought,
Sorry?
sorry. Has everyone thought about what's going on with Brickvention? Whether Brickvention's going to go ahead this next year?
The official line at the moment is Brickvention is going to go ahead. They're planning at the moment for it to go ahead, and that's all I can say at the moment. They haven't communicated otherwise if it's been cancelled or not. But obviously they're taking the government.
regulations.
Yeah, they're
Advice,
taking the government guidelines and regulations into account. So if something happens that way, they'll need to obviously review. And I think if it does go ahead, it's going to be a very different Brickvention than what we're used to in the past. So, yeah. At this stage, from what I understood, applications should be opening up sometime between now and August. And we'll know a little bit after that.
Okay.
So-
So, like that, will they still be doing it in the Royal Exhibition Building, or will they be moving to Jeff Shed? Or I know that's been come up a few times that people want it to go into Jeff
The
Shed.
location has already been pre-booked, and it's the same location. So they've already paid deposits and stuff. They do that years in advance to keep it. Hey, Corey, welcome. Sorry, in the chat. So yeah, so they pay the deposits for all of the venues years in advance. So as far as I know, the venue hasn't changed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
But we'll know more details soon, I'm sure.
As long as the GBC's going ahead, that's all that matters. Because I spend a lot of time on GBC stuff. I mean, if they do,
Yeah.
if they do cancel it, would that mean they put it on like maybe later in the year, maybe winter time or something like that?
I honestly can't comment on that. I'm not sure. Like obviously, Brickvention likes to be the first event of the year, and the rest of the year is usually filled with other LEGO conventions. So, if they did plan for another time, it would have to work around all the other events in the year. So
and also availability of the building.
yes, availability of the building and all that. So it's very hard to move an event the size of Brickvention to a later time in the year. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. But they should hopefully have an announcement soon about what's going on with Brickvention. The committee will confirm and do everything.
Yeah, fingers crossed it goes ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, have you guys been building anything? Aaron, you said you're working on some new GVC modules.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I've actually been building quite a few. There's mainly Akuki ones, but I've had to build a couple of small ones because I noticed when I do layouts, I haven't got any small ones to fill any gaps. But I wanted some nice, reliable, easy to build models that I quite liked personally. And of course, I had to have 3 instructions. That was the criteria. So I've got a nice small amount of models, and a couple of the ones that I've done instructions for myself. So I actually test builded them, and now I've got them myself. So been doing a lot of that.
Excellent.
With the
Hopefully
GBC, with the GBCs, is there a Facebook group? I've got one of the my regular buyers that's looking for a GBC group to join.
Yeah, worldwide GBC.
Sorry,
That's-
worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide GBC
Okay, I'll pass that
on
on to
Facebook.
him.
Yeah,
So, he wants to
That's
start doing GBCs. He's bought a lot of my pirate stuff over the years, Wade.
Okay.
He's bought a whole lot of pirates off me before, so if you want this stuff, you're going to have to be quick.
Just send me some prices and what you got. And
So let me finish it all off first. I've just ordered some stuff from England for new strings for the ships
okay.
because some
Strings
of
I'm
them
not too worried about because you can just get it from Spotlight.
prefer to have the genuine Lego string.
Yeah, but it's the same as Spotlight stuff.
Yeah.
You just cut it to length and there's no studs or Lego printing on it. So anyway.
Yeah, but the strings are there. Just one of the ones on the one that goes to the anchor for the Black Sea Barracuda has been cut. Someone cut it, and it's in 2 pieces rather than one, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the rest of them are tied. You know,
I'm gonna.
sorry
Sorry to interrupt.
A big small string.
Sorry, what was that at?
Sorry,
My
guys,
wife
I'm
untied.
gonna have to go.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. It's always a pleasure. We'll hopefully see you Sunday.
Yeah.
In the regular
I'll
game.
hopefully have a layout. I've got a couple of models I'm just tweaking at the moment. So if Rowan joins, then I'll see what happens then.
Okay, cool. No worries.
All good. All right, see you guys.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
No worries.
Yeah, I
Have
think
you
Trav will
decided
be
to start
interested in some.
building, Kate?
I think Travis will be interested in some of the stuff I've got there, Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a whole lot of classic space and future on.
Space doesn't do it for me. It's the classic pirate stuff that I grew up with.
Yeah, I like the Islander stuff. Still pirates, but I like the Islander stuff.
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
sets were cool. Did you get
Yeah,
the
we've built.
Barracuda Bay?
No, not yet. I don't have the money at the minute, mate. I haven't not on a full wage at the minute, so
Okay. Has your work been impacted too much by the shutdowns? And all that?
for the first 2 weeks, we just the owner was running it
Okay.
when it first started, but I think today's going to be the last busy day. I think it's going to be we'll be back to 3 hours a day, and that's it.
Okay.
So
Hey, Justin.
big hey, Justin.
Hey,
Oh,
There you go, Kate. The racking that Justin's got behind, that's the sort of racking I've got as well.
Yeah, we've got some of that in our garage actually.
I used to put on my Lego on.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got to look at a few options. So we'll get the brick wall rendered first, so stop the concrete dust coming. Because it's a bit rough, the wall, because it was from under the house, so they haven't made it pretty when they built it.
What have you been up to, Justin?
I don't know if he can hear us. Either that or he
No, I
doesn't
can
have his
hear
hearing
now.
aid in.
Can hear you now. You fucking moved the computer, so I couldn't fucking hear shit.
Right. Hi. Welcome.
Hello, how are you? Sorry about the swearing, but it just shits me when someone plays with a laptop.
That's all right. I'm doing okay. How are you?
So what brings on the special occasion of you being on a Friday night?
Steve was not up for it, and ABC is AWOL. So I wanted to build something, and my Steve was streaming in the other room, so I thought I'd do stuff. Yeah.
So I didn't understand the word either.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, thought we'd do something, and I was building the Wonder Woman set, which is actually quite cool. Actually, I'm reasonably impressed by it. I really like the satellite, how it's built up.
The what?
The Wonder Woman set, yeah, and how the satellite got built up. I think that's quite clever.
Is that gold tiles on the top?
It's signposts with clip, and they're printed on grey.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like it. I'm debating whether I want to open my other copy of the set and make it into a bigger mountain or not, or a bigger satellite. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just get the bits off Justin. I'm sure you'll have them.
He does, but it's also I've got the set already, so yeah. What's wrong, Justin? You look like the world's against you.
Just knackered,
It usually
mate.
is.
Knackered?
Yeah, just knackered. Big week.
You still got a job?
Yeah, but I kind of wish that a lot of people I work with didn't.
I know how you feel there. I know exactly how you feel there.
I told them all. I said, look, last time we had level 3 restrictions, you all weren't here, and it was peaceful. It was great, and there was only like 4 or 5 of us here. Go home.
But they didn't listen to you, did they?
No. You're just making my life hell.
Oh dear.
I'm actually waiting to get pulled over by the police just driving to and from work.
Yeah. Well, I
My
saw
boss
on the
got
news, like we were saying earlier on the news, someone got pulled over for going 13 Ks to feed her horses, and she got a $1,600 fine to do it. And that's meant to be caregiving essential services.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd get off that. They'd get off that.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
So she was feeding her horses and got a fine for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If she didn't feed the horses, the RSPCA would give her a fine. So
Oh, yeah.
no win. And the world would be against her.
Yeah.
Not treating her, not looking after her horses. Can't win.
Can't win either way.
It'll be on a current affair or something soon enough, and
She'll get out.
Oh, well, it was on the news tonight, and she said she's fighting the fine, so
I would.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Because we had them around near our work and everything else, and they're pulling cars over and stuff.
Oh, really? I haven't seen anyone.
I think they're hitting areas, one area at a time or two areas at a time. Just working their way through, just trying to give people a scare.
I saw one up the street from here earlier tonight.
Oh. All these people that want Daniel Andrews to quit over the saga, it's like, well, people just need to start accepting responsibility for what they do.
How is it going to be his fault and everything else when he wanted to get the police to do the security and that, and the police refused?
Well,
Been here.
he was
And then you work
offered
for
federal,
then security
offered
company.
federal assistance with the army,
Hmm?
but he refused that. But still, look, if you're in quarantine, you're in quarantine. There's no excuse. No excuse at all why you should be out.
There's only one thing he's guilty of, and that is not putting those people that are breaching it in prison.
Yeah. But it all went haywire when that march, the Black Lives Matter protest went on, because then people just thought, well, we can do what we like.
Mate, people were doing whatever they want weeks before that.
That's right. Oh, well. It is what it is when we're in lockdown, so there's not much we can do about it now.
When there's 1,100 active cases at the moment, we're it's spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the effects of this lockdown for probably another week, I reckon, before numbers stabilise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really on the cusp of it going either way. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Not good.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If I know I'll survive it, I'll be happy to get it tomorrow, because then that way I can have a few weeks off work.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I kind of wish that I'd get it now and get through it and then get over it and build my own mutiny.
But no, my luck, I wouldn't be able to get past it.
Who's had it and he feels like a superhero because he's immune now, so he had a rough time with it, but yeah.
Well,
some people go through it without even barely breaking a sweat.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then other people.
As long as you haven't got any underlying medical problems, you should be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the whole breathing and the damage that it does to the body, I guess.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Anyway.
You could be doing brickling quarters while you're there, Justin.
No, because the post office is closed, so it doesn't open until Monday, so I've got time off.
Oh.
So you're cutting out stuff for your store then?
Nah, not at the moment. Like I think I put up around about nearly 20,000 parts in the past week.
I know.
So I'm kind of over it at the moment. The next ones that are going to get done are a few Ninjago ones, only small.
Okay.
I'm just not seeing much out there and everything else that I could be bothered doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I don't want to do just one set. Like, sure enough, I could get something and do it, but you got to do multiples.
Yeah, makes it worthwhile.
Okay.
Have you seen the new Monkey Kid sets that are coming out?
They haven't sparked my interest.
the new ones. Crap.
What, sorry?
The new Monkey Kid sets.
Hmm.
Have you played with the Mario yet?
No, I
No.
really want to get it. Yeah. Mario is going to be another one because it's super expensive.
Hmm.
Licensing, mate. Licensing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Have you been any good sales on anything lately?
Sales
Oh.
on everywhere.
Where?
Depends on what you're after.
Or Terry will be able to sell somewhere, won't
Sorry,
he? Lady knows a mate.
Hey?
what sets are you after, Kate? And I can show you if they're on sale.
Oh, no idea. Actually, I'm not really after much. I think
You're after everything. Target's got 20% off at the moment, and they've just got the new Harry Potter sets.
Yeah. I haven't bought any set ages. I'm like, that's yeah. Putting some money aside for like, oh,
Yeah, haven't heard any news of Lug yet. Although
Sorry?
a couple of European lugs have got their lug bulk now.
yeah.
It is moving. And from what I understand, the details for next year's lug bulk need to be submitted in September. So
Repeat that way.
details for next year's lug bulk need to be submitted in September.
Okay.
So that's just a list of names and people who want to be part of lug bulk. So,
Yep. Thank you.
Excuse me. Hey, come on, stop. Stop. He's a very happy little boy.
it's way past his bedtime, isn't it?
Depends on what sleep he has during the day.
Yeah. No.
So he had about he had an hour and a quarter sleep this afternoon.
That'll do it. 11 o'clock too.
Oh, don't laugh because sometimes it's not till
Yeah.
sometimes it's not till 12:30, little bugger.
Well, you just have to alternate when night in the afternoon, you come down for sleep, and then they don't go to sleep at night. It's awful. It's an awful aspect.
Well, sometimes we just go to bed and leave him. He just comes to our bed
Oh yeah.
when you ain't gonna leave me alone. Okay. Button. More button.
That's how I got my son how to turn the TV on so he can watch his own kids channel.
He's got the YouTube Kids on his own iPad. He just turns it on and watches what he wants.
I find that really strange.
That's what we do.
Daddy can't hear. Daddy can't
Yeah,
hear.
correct.
So, what are you working on at the moment, Justin?
At the moment, nothing. I finally finished that mosaic, so
Really?
yeah. So
need
now
a
it's just
picture of
putting a few twigs into it and everything else.
Did that
No, all the stuff's the right way around.
Which I'll probably do over the weekend.
No, give Dad. If you're going to smash it on your
Are you
mouth,
going to convert it to the new mosaic base plates?
Pretty big, isn't it?
And how big are the mosaic base plates?
48 by 48, won't they?
16 by 16, and they connect together set has 48.
这早乱干啥了？走了，
I've got a picture of them there,
干
right?
的，
Of the mosaics or the.
Yeah. Oh, the base, the base.
我去看，
Let me pick it up.
Sorry, I didn't know that there was. I hadn't heard about them. So they join together, do they?
酒，你说
They're
red wine，
good for parts.
Okay for parts.
你咋知道好喝？
Well, if you need 1x1 studs, and I bet they're good.
No, like if you need 1x1 studs. So that's the artwork thing. New Elementary did a breakdown of what the base plate will look like.
Okay,
I'm looking at a black screen there, Wade.
Sorry.
I can see it.
I got it.
你喝不喝奶？
Taking us 2 hours time. There we go.
现在喝了一会儿喝。
So this is what the part is technically meant to look like.
哎，你都扔在地
This is
上
a
了。
poop part though. So New Elementary have made this part using other parts because the official photo of the part hasn't been released yet. So that's what it's meant to look like. And then it joins together. And then based on these photos here, joins together and builds the 48 base plate.
你这饭都没吃完，是不是？
I'm excited for these sets. I'm going to get them.
Mm.
Or at least the Iron Man one. The Iron Man has a lot of the rare colors and stuff. Yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. But according to one of the reviews that I've read, the base
Is
plate
it a green thing?
part of it is not going to be available anywhere else. It's only going to be available in these sets. So it's not going to be in bricks and pieces or anything like that, which is going to drive the price up, I think. But we'll see.
你这笑啥嘞？不知道。
My son is going crazy.
I can hear.
笑啥？
Everyone else can hear too.
I don't know why you cry. You cry. Why?
He's laughing for no reason
I
at all.
was very bad, just saying.
Yeah.
I shouldn't complain. At least he's happy.
Not crying, but
Nothing worse than a child that sits there and cries all the time and, has temper tantrums. So,
yeah, very true. Very true.
Oh,
So what's everyone got on for the weekend apart from isolating?
more Lego cleaning.
More Lego cleaning.
yeah. Renovating. Living a lounge room at the same time. So taking that, move back in. It's all sealed up at the moment, so my room back.
Okay.
喝奶了？谁奶？哎，不行，你现在把手洗洗，快过来，把手洗一下。
What are you going to do?
Wash your hands.
I'm just going to mute you, Terry. For a bit.
Sorry?
I'm just going to mute you.
Okay.
Yeah. You can unmute yourself when the noise dies down, I guess.
12:30.
So everyone's joining on Sunday for the Nugs live stream. Hi, Steve.
Oh, I've got to check my calendar first.
Hang on a
Yeah,
second.
no.
Please.
Hello.
Everyone's staying home, so they have no excuse.
True
Get
story.
stuff, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Say hello.
Hi.
We just thought we'd check in and say hello. We're actually going to watch Top Cat, but
Top Cat.
yeah, it's almost time to go watch that in bed. But I thought we better say hello.
Hello.
Hi. Did you watch Scoob yet?
No, no, we haven't had.
Dad, you've turned it down. I want to hear it.
We can watch in a second.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, we won't stay. I just want to say hello. You guys all good?
Bye.
Oh, can you mute, please?
Bye.
What he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who's louder, my son or his son.
Yeah.
Would you like to have some kids, Wade?
Sorry.
Would you like to have kids?
No, not at all. They're nice to hand back. That's it.
I used to think the same way, Wade, but things change when you have one. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd like to hand them back at some point, though. Crying.
not yet. Not yet. Haven't got to that stage yet.
Fair enough. Yeah.
He's 28 months old, and we're not at terrible twos yet. So
It's coming then. It's coming.
I don't know. He does like to say no, but he doesn't, get angry about it. He just goes no.
It's actually important that they start to learn to say no.
Yeah.
It's actually a developmental stage. As frustrating as it can be for us, but
Sometimes the answer will be yes to everything. It's you want to smack? Yes.
where do you go to from there?
Nah, he's pretty good. I'm not going to complain.
That's better. Fix it up. Wait a few
刚才有个小朋友在爸爸那里头，人家是谁的小二手？
So Justin, any new parts showing up on Bricklink or Brick? Any more?
I mentioned the other one, the other wave to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Technic one. Hadn't been released in what? 17, 18 years or something.
Yeah. Terry might find that interesting, actually. So Terry, Lego seem to be releasing some of the older parts.
但这是分笼统的，这分代理都是看。
So sets back the haunted house, that corner black brick they had.
Yep.
Been released on Pick a Brick now, or Bricks and Pieces.
Okay.
So where it was $8 a part on Bricklink, it's now 60 cents because they've
然后
re-released
现
it.
在这儿弄奶了，怎么办法来？
Yeah.
So there's a lot of new parts that are being re-released like that. Justin was
You
just
mean
saying white Technic pin that was released in the new Ninjago Dragon. Been out for
拿啥？
however many
来
years.
拿吧，快去。
I've
17
actually got
years,
some.
it was in the it was in that the buildable droid thing back ages ago, and the original UCS Y-wing.
Yeah.
I've got some very unusual colours.
They're like $8.50 each.
How much are they on Bricks and Pieces?
我这不还没
Did you
加
have
呢
I know, probably 40 and probably 25 cents.
Yeah, probably.
I got some weird Technic parts like pins and all that in different colours.
都不一样。
Oranges, yellows,
你就不用手。
the turquoise,
去拿牛奶，快在这儿，在这儿，在这儿。
different bits and pieces. I'd never seen them in those colours, but I've got a few bits and pieces here and there over the time.
Okay.
No, well, like I was saying to Wade and Steve and all the rest of it, it just seems to me like since they've bought Bricklink, they can see where some of these parts are very, very expensive. It's like they've just gotten a whole bunch of them and said, all right, guys, we need you to build sets and make sure you have those parts in it.
Yeah.
Because, I had some of these pins in orange, and it's like, how come they didn't use these pins on the Porsche? Instead of using red ones, why didn't they use orange ones if they make them in orange?
I often wonder that question myself. There's quite a few sets that have just different coloured pins, and they're blue pins on a black something. And it just looks weird.
But I think in the overall appearance of the car, using orange ones probably would have looked a lot better
Yeah.
than the red ones that they used.
Stop eating the jelly babies.
I didn't have dinner because someone's too busy playing on computer. I mean, playing Assassin's Creed for 6 hours.
这又开始看了。
I'll have a snake instead.
A good time.
You eat, he gonna eat.
No,
换一个吧，
Nothing
唱
wrong
的
with a
又
bit
不
of
是
sugar
英
fixes
文，
there,
为什么
Justin.
听不懂？
If
人家唱的是法语。
Nothing wrong with the sugar fix.
要不要看这个？
It's my dinner.
看这个。好丑是什么？对啊，
Oh, dear.
那个这个。
So what else you got there to build? Waves?
Sorry?
What else you got there to build?
What don't I have to
这个
build?
不是特别。
Let's see. What else did I get the other day? Got the hidden side fire truck. Got the Fast and the Furious car. Pirate 3-in-1. And the new Avengers Junior set.
去吧，
My,
你找
my,
一个去吧，
my,
这个
my little one got us the Minions set.
The minions are
这
cool.
个不要
I
这
really
个。
like them.
Yeah, we're a big W.
Yeah.
And he's seen them. We went had a look at
What about
Lego. He's just picked it straight off the shelf. Mummy, Minions, Minions.
Nice.
He's only ever seen them on one of my T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's very
那这个自己换一个。
too
It
noisy.
sounds like you're going to have to sit down with him over the weekend and watch Despicable Me.
Uh-huh.
I've got it on DVD.
Put it on. Let him watch it.
He doesn't tend to watch the movies long. He generally only sit down for 10-15 minutes, then he loses interest.
Fair enough.
Give it a go.
When he's a bit older.
Yeah, I don't know. Apart from that, I'm not sure what else to build. It's just managing space around here, really. What to build versus what to keep in the box away from dust and everything. And then having the display space. I mean, Justin's seen my place. He knows how much room I have.
You've got plenty of room.
Not to display stuff.
Oh,
Mine's,
I see a big area at the back of your couch.
Yeah, you can grab it enough. So
Huh?
you know. Anyway,
This is oh,
Jesus. Okay, that's impressive.
there we go. This side.
Yeah.
That's my formal dining room. So there's no room left there to put anything more. It's and my spare bedroom's almost stacked to the roof all the way around.
But you built all your sets. Mine are mostly in boxes and
No.
hiding away.
There's more in boxes than what I got built.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of the bigger sets I have two of.
It's nice to have two of some of the big sets at the moment. They seem to be just going up in value.
Well, yeah, I think I bought some of them at the right time. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much going up in value. I think it's supply and demand because everywhere's dwindled to nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the first
I went
lockdown was
to-
hit by a double whammy.
I went to Target a couple of weeks ago. There was 3 sets of Lego on the shelf.
Yeah.
3 sets of Lego. It's like, geez.
Yeah. But I really do think like the first isolation period was hit by a double whammy. The first one being Lego Masters being on air, and the second one being the toll delivery problem. So no shops could get stock, and then everyone wanted stock because they were in isolation. And Lego is the perfect thing.
And
Now that
all those
toll
that got,
sort of
and all those that got the $750 from the government, you know.
well,
just
yeah,
go-
and they got
And it was
the
already depleted from Christmas. A lot of people hadn't even really recovered from
yeah,
Christmas stock. Yeah.
The big thing is that Lego still have some factories closed.
yes, Mexico.
Production isn't already at the production isn't at full steam, but supply and demand is far higher than every other year.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, Australia has pretty much used up its allocation.
Wouldn't
What do you
surprise me.
mean?
A lot of retailers aren't able to get more stuff.
Right. Okay.
Because the allocation's already gone.
Hmm.
Well, we've already Australia sets coming into Australia has already exceeded the limit.
Right.
Mm.
That seems like a limit that they should reset, I guess. Yeah.
So we're stealing stock from other countries.
So we should.
I guess that explains why the staggered release date across the world, though. Like how they're not releasing the Harry Potter sets in the US until later. So,
Not sure.
Well, the US COVID cases are just out of control.
shocking.
Same as Spain, Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. But you're talking countries that can actually take records. Wait till it. How's it going to go when it goes through third world countries and more likely in Africa?
Yeah, Africa's most of them aren't even being diagnosed.
Yeah.
Right. Or let alone
Yeah, they're just cocking it and no one knows.
no.
Well, no one reports it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was like, you know, listening to some news in Thailand.
Hmm.
You know, where, you know, because there's no tourists there, and apparently the monkeys are going ape shit in Thailand because there's no one feeding the monkeys.
Yeah.
You know, and they're hungry.
Hungry monkeys.
Yeah, the hungry monkeys.
Like a
You can't walk down the street with food apparently because they'll just run up and steal it off you. They fight over it.
gangs of monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the monkeys and the cats and all the wild animals that rely on being fed for.
We've never had so many birds here because we're at home, so if they come along, we feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're pretty much you get up in the morning and they're all on the balustrade waiting for their breakfast. Start something here.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, and some of them are like the swamp hens, and like so they just kill all over the deck. I'm like, oh, what have we started? Like dino food.
You're obviously feeding them you started feeding them in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting the swamp hens to come up with just a few rosellas, you know,
Yeah.
a few king parrots, and because they used to run away. You'd rock up and they'd bolt in the other direction, and now they're not. They know. They know your hand out.
We used to when we were kids, we used to feed the kookaburras with that. We used to just put it you know between our lips and just dangle it over, and they just grab it off you and then just go smack, 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 smack on the balcony. It was,
Yeah, have you ever had your lunch stolen by a kookaburra?
no.
Yeah, my husband has. That put it in his mouth and it all flew through. He was like looking at his hand, didn't even realise what had happened. And then it just sat up in the tree and ate. I think it was a slice or something.
Yeah. What are you looking so smirk about there, Justin?
Nothing. I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to cruise along because I got to work again tomorrow, and I need all the sleep I can get to have the patience that I require.
The advantage of this coronavirus is I haven't worked any weekends.
So weird being home all the time.
Mm.
You get used to working, on a Saturday and that, and then all of a sudden I haven't worked Saturdays since this started. So,
Well, my site manager is starting to get annoyed with me.
Why is that?
Because everything that I told him was going to go wrong 6 weeks ago is going wrong.
Okay.
And he's just looking at me like going, you bloody knew that?
Huh.
Because I told him, I said, mate, you've got a major problem here. And if you're not careful, you're going to end up destroying nearly half a main road.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely on guys who built the road 50 odd years ago to actually have done it properly. I said, and being on a fill land type land drain or whatever it is, it's going to bloody collapse.
Okay.
Sure enough, we've lost nearly half a road.
Hi, Andrea. Well, she's in the chat.
I saw this thing on it was on Facebook the other day. About the ancients, building roads, and they're still there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
engineers
do it
come along. Engineers come along 5 years later, and they're all destroyed.
Oh, I said to him straight up, I said, once you finish excavating, you're better off just to hold it in place because you don't know what type of fill they've used under the road, where it's a big water causeway going through.
Okay.
The best thing you can be doing is organise a shotcreter to come in, put some mesh up against all the walls, and shotcrete the whole lot. So it's concreted. I said, just leave it like that, and you shouldn't have a problem. Sure enough, they didn't do that. All this rain that's happened, and we've lost half a road.
Huh.
And I've just looked at them. I said, you had a shotcreted it, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
2020.
Some people don't want to listen, and some people don't want to spend the money, and they
didn't want to. Yeah, well, they didn't want to spend the. It would have cost around probably $8,000, maybe $10,000 to do it.
Yep.
Instead, now it's probably going to cost them about 30,000-40,000,
if not more.
Yeah, if not more.
Sometimes you got to spend money to make money, So.
Yep.
So at the moment, everyone's pointing fingers at each other and that, and I'm just sitting back having a giggle to myself.
So just leave a note on the desk. I told you so.
And then run away.
No, he knows not to go. He's not coming. He's at the moment. He's not coming anywhere near me because he knows damn well I'll be giving it to him.
Oh well, it just means you get extra work, right?
It just means that I'm doing shit jobs that, they're all right, but it keeps me busy for the whole day, and he doesn't have to see me.
Because you want to see him. You want to see him because you want to give him hell.
Oh, he knows exactly how he's stuffed up and exactly what he has to do because I friggin' told him how to do it friggin' 6 weeks ago.
Oh, well.
Because I turned to him and I said, because when I found out that the road collapsed,
yeah,
I turned around and looked at him and went, so that's why you haven't had me down there for the past week. He just didn't say a word. He just looked at me like, yep, I don't want you anywhere near the area.
Got no one to blame but himself.
Yeah.
Well, I warned him about, it would have been it had to have been at least 4, maybe 5 weeks. I remember I told him about 2 days before I went on a week's holiday.
And he didn't listen, and then it fucked up. And yeah,
And apparently it was all good. And then I got back, and then all of a sudden I'm not anywhere near that area. And I only found out about it today. And I went, "How long ago did that happen?" They said, "Oh, a few days back."
oh well.
Don't you hate being right all the time, Justin?
No, I'm not right all the time. I just seen that shit happen many of the times before, and you could see the writing was on the wall. And they just, yeah, too much cutting costs type bullshit. Because they keep using the excuse of, oh, with the virus and that, we've got to cut corn and we've got to cut costs. Yeah, that's going down well.
Yeah, well,
Oh well.
cut costs.
Yeah, well, that's why tomorrow I'm going to have a great day.
Yeah. So why are you working on the weekend?
Because apparently
no
I got asked to move today. I got asked to move 3 loads, or load up a few trucks and everything else.
Yeah.
I told them to load up 3. We
Okay.
only need 3. 15 later.
Huh.
And then I told him, I said, well, while I'm still doing it, why don't I just tomorrow spend the whole damn day moving the whole lot? Oh, we don't need the whole lot. Sure enough, 5 minutes before the end of the day, oh yeah, we're going to move the whole lot tomorrow.
Fair enough.
You opened your
So,
big
yeah.
mouth, see?
Oh no, it's just that they didn't take into consideration the weather that's coming through. Because I went, well, if you because I thought to myself, well, if you don't move the whole lot, and if it pisses down rain,
It's supposed
Good
to
luck
rain
moving
tomorrow, I
it
do
in.
believe.
Yeah, tomorrow, is it?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow
yeah, I know.
This place
Yeah.
is like
and
a swamp.
Sunday.
Yeah,
And
because
Sunday.
I think it's because they realise if they don't move some of it tomorrow, if not all of it, before the rain really wrecks the job, they won't be able to move it for about a week or 2.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm missing a piece.
Our job basically makes machines disappear in the wet.
In a construction site on Queen's Road years ago, they excavated down for the car park, and they had the excavator parked up on the ramp.
Yeah.
And then we got like a week's torrential rain. The whole thing filled in, and all you could see at the end was the exhaust of the excavator sticking out the top of the water. That was all you could see of it. It took them 3 weeks to pump the water out because they were pumping it out into the gutter. They were filtering it all out to pump it out.
Sorry, I have a question in the chat. 33 Trouble is asking how on Bricks and Pieces you can edit a cart over a couple of days. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to do it. You can add a part to your cart. Hold on. Just realized I'm not sharing my screen. So you can add your cart to your part to your cart and confirm the order. And then it goes into your Bricks and Pieces. If you have nothing else in your delivery, in your cart, you should be able to edit it and then go back into it.
Exactly. Now, what means is the smart thing you can do is if you do put parts into your cart and all the rest of it, try and make sure you go in there at least once a day even if you don't put anything in, go in, click edit.
Yeah.
Reload it back up just in case if there is a time limit of like 48 hours or something of activity.
So I've added a second part in at the moment, but when you confirm the order, sometimes it will sit on this page and just spin. Sometimes it will go through. But as Justin said, if you edit your card at least once a day, it should be okay. And you should not have anything else in your bag when you edit and add parts to your list. And that should allow you to edit the account and the parts. But what I also recommend doing is if you are on this page and you don't you're on this page and you add a part, I'm just looking at a part number 3. So when you add the part to your cart and you go to confirm order, on this page, I clicked the button too quick. Sorry, I'll get it right in a minute. What I recommend doing is when you're on this page, I recommend copying and pasting the details here into an Excel. So just highlight them and copy and paste into an Excel, and that will allow you to keep your part numbers just in case you lose your order. And that way you can go back and pop them in again.
The other thing, 333 trouble. What happens is find out what the current free delivery is for Lego, whether it be $100 or 150 or whatever. Using bricks and pieces, it's cheaper than using Pick a Brick, but it doesn't do free delivery. So if you get to the 150 mark, which is the free ship, equivalent to free shipping, save your cart, then go to Pick a Brick and just pick one part, a 10-cent part, and that will generate you to get the free shipping off that 1 10-cent part. It will save you $13, $14 shipping.
Absolutely. Also works for sets as well if you've got another set.
Yeah.
One thing that I found out as well is bricks and pieces don't earn you VIP points, but Pick a Brick does.
Yeah,
And
Pick a Brick does,
also-
but Pick a Brick earns points, but bricks and pieces works out to roughly anywhere between 30 to nearly 40% off
Yes.
the price of Pick a Brick.
Yeah. So it can be better, it can be worse, depending.
I mean, the only problem is bricks and pieces have a maximum of 200 for an item,
When you order online.
where Pick a Brick can go to 999.
Yes. You can place a phone order for bricks and pieces parts for more than 200 parts, but you have to call them up and ask them to place it.
Mm.
I hope that answers your question.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, it's getting cold.
It is, yeah. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm wondering whether we should wrap up the stream and just go back to the green room.
Well, everyone enjoy your evening then, and
Yeah.
Kate, don't drop it.
I'm not moving this one.
Until it's over, right?
It's not coming. Well, I've got no mugs or M-Self to drop it at, so good start.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So we might wrap up the stream here and call it a night. Thanks everybody
All
for
right,
joining.
enjoy. Have a good
Thanks,
weekend.
Yeah, you too.
All right, ciao.
All right. And thanks everyone for joining in the chat. We'll see you on Sunday.
Little man, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye, Dragon.
Bye.
He's a good little man.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you everybody later.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.